we step into the last light of August, I want you to see this as the moment you finally release what no longer belongs. First, you'll feel the weight that's ready to fall away. Then you'll see the deeper truth of why it's been with you for so long. The path ahead will reveal where the shift happens, the guide that walks beside you, and the sign that confirms you're ready. Welcome in, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is that your soul is ready to hear. So we have the season of summer now ending. We're about to enter the season of fall, one of my favorite seasons of the year. And just like summer is ending, there's something in our lives that is also ending. It just happens around these seasons. It's a natural cycle. So I wanted to pull a surrender card to see what it is that you can surrender or release in order to open up some space for new energy to enter. So surrender to trust. Spirit wants you to surrender to trust. Aries. So the message here is trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So once again, trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path, even if someone disagrees with you. I feel sometimes they want us to trust our inner knowing, even though our logical mind, it doesn't make sense to us. But there's something there that is nudging you here, something that is calling you towards it. This is what I'm picking up. And you've been feeling this for a while. You've been feeling a new season gradually unfolding. So we're going to now pull a healing message, something that your soul is meant to know. And heal as you grow, heal as you open up. So we are have the long game in mind. You're meant to have the long game in mind, Aries. We've got a hippopotamus here. Perhaps you're seeing one somewhere in your life. This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So detach from the details and see the big picture. Commit to what's important for you. So once again, detach from the details and see the bigger picture. Commit to what's important to you. All right, we've got the number 51 on this card. Perhaps you're seeing this number around. Just like the hippopotamus, these are all signs coming in, connecting you to this reading, to this message. Now, I do have an affirmation. If you're resonating with my reading today, feel free to seal this affirmation into the comment section below. I commit to my big goals wholeheartedly. I commit to my big goals wholeheartedly because you are going to crush those goals, Aries. This is what you're meant to do. This is why you're here. Having the long game in mind is going to be a power for you, that power of focus, right? So let's pull some tarot cards and see what story is unfolding. So we are getting the Empress here, a lot of growth, expansion coming in. They're also wanting you to take care of yourself and make sure you're giving yourself the nurture that you're giving to others, more to yourself at this time. So this is about also tending to your energetic garden, tending to your mind, body, and soul. Okay, so we've got the Empress here. We also have the Four of Wands, celebration, excitement. I feel there is something that is about to arrive in your life. And what Spirit wants you to do here is to drop the weight, right? Dropping the weight is releasing old energies. I feel like there's a karmic loop that is about to end. And there's an old version of you that is now melting away, fading away. And there's a new version that is emerging. So excitement around that. So Four of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is an opportunity for you to really immerse yourself in the experience you're having, especially the experience of love, of connection, of togetherness, of community, right? And, you know, I feel carving some time out in your life, your day-to-day life, especially to spend some time with those that you love. It's really important. So the Knight of Pentacles. I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And Aries, I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. Oh my goodness, they want you to trust yourself. I feel some of you are making a decision or have already made a big decision. And it almost feels like you have to have your guards up because of the decision that you made, because maybe somebody disagrees with you and thinks you're making the wrong decision, but they want you to trust yourself here. Okay, you did make the right decision. So before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And Aries, I've got your readings up twice a week, once on Wednesdays and once on Saturdays. So make sure you got me marked in your calendars. So I'm seeing a lot of joy, excitement, a lot of laughter, a lot of you spending time with others, but in a way which is exciting and fun, right? And they want you to put yourself out there, especially over the next few months in your life as we are entering the season of fall. I love the fall season. I love being cozy, the fireplace, you know, walking outside, it's cold, all of the storms that happen. I just love all of that. You know, the lightning, like the thunder and the storms is my favorite, the rain, and the smell of the first rain after like a hot summer. I just love that experience. This is what it feels like for some of you. You're within that experience of joy and wonder as the season is changing. And there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of faith. There's a lot of like excitement about this new season coming in. And I'm seeing you in this like planning and preparing stage right now for this new season. And I feel that you're ready to release and let go of outdated version of yourself, even relationships that haven't served your purpose. And I feel there may have been temporary relationships over the last maybe 6 months that are now starting to dissolve, that are starting to, they were only temporary. They weren't meant to last, right? So I'm seeing some temporary people that showed up, and there was the experiences you had with them, whether they were good experiences or bad ones, they were experiences. And you're seeing this now leaving your space. And I feel it's going to be a time for you to pause and reflect and to really take a look around in your energetic space here to see where you're at. What energy are you vibrating at? As you're now looking at the season of fall, September rolling around, you know, the kids are all going back to school at this time. I feel traffic is a little bit more busy, and we're ready for this next half of the year. That's the kind of energy coming in. The old energy of summer, that fun, that excitement, you know, that energy was awesome, but is now ending. And now we're entering this other awesome season that's different than what we had. So nurture yourself through the transition of this. There's a lot of expansions that are taking place. So some of you might have growth in your mind, like some sort of a goal set for the end of this year or even for September. And I do feel that your life is going to start getting busy. It already has started, right? Preparations, you know, kids are going back to school. Some of us are going back to work after vacation. And it gets busier around the end of the year. That September, October, November, December energy is more intense, right? The days get shorter as well. So yeah, you're picking up on this and you're preparing for it. What I'm getting here is a pregnancy energy, just the energetic pregnancy vibration where, you know we're pregnant, we're going to have a child. And, you know, we know we have to go through this experience of pregnancy, of morning sickness, of aches and pains and all kinds of things. And we don't know exactly what we're going to feel. Maybe the whole entire pregnancy is going to be awesome before we have our baby. It just feels like your awareness around this and the readiness and the preparedness to move through it no matter what. You know you have a goal. You're going to reach it. And you're enduring the journey, preparing for that journey now to start. So this is the number 3 here, the vibration and frequency, and the Empress together. 3, 4, 12. Other light frequency codes, right? That are coming in, connecting you to this reading. So taking care of yourself and those around you. I'm seeing like parties, events. I'm seeing you cutting a ribbon, like there may be a grand opening around something. Opening the doors, or like celebration around you starting something. What is this? You're going to have to share with me, Aries. What is it that you're celebrating? Is it someone's birthday? And the foundations, you're manifesting something. I feel you're celebrating your little wins, all the milestones, the goals that you're reaching, and you're looking back to see how far you've come. And this past cycle that you've been in, this past season, was full of many different things for you, many different kinds of experience. And it's like, whoa, that was wild. I'm now stepping into this more calmer energy. It feels it's going to be a little bit more calmer. It's going to slow down, but it's going to speed up at the same time. That's the best way I can describe it. And things are going to feel a little bit more deeper, more closer. Like I feel things are going to start to come closer together. Even the way that you interact with people, you might be finding yourself at events that are a little bit more busier. So you're finding yourself closer to people, having closer conversations, deeper conversations, uncovering something that you have been desiring to know, celebration around that. I'm seeing some of you spending a lot of time with your children, maybe your grandchildren, maybe your friends, your family. Right? It's just beautiful. Like these are beautiful experiences, people that are important for you. And, you know, you have the long game in mind with this. So I'm getting networking. I'm seeing long-term relationships. And I feel this could be related to business, career, rapport. You know what I'm getting here is someone that is moving from one neighborhood to a different one. And you built something already in this environment and you're leaving this behind and you're moving to a new neighborhood where there's an opportunity for you to create the same thing but in a different way with different people. So I feel that you've outgrown an old version of yourself and you're now stepping into a new version. And there's like this excitement and celebration around it. It's like you've been through these cycles before, so you know that you're stepping into something new. So this is what I'm getting around excitement. I'm also seeing some of you at a wedding. I don't know if this is your own wedding or someone's going to propose to you, but I'm getting some sort of commitment being made around something or someone. And some sort of like graduation, some sort of, entrance into, school. This could be, again, your children. I'm seeing like a birthday. I'm seeing someone being gifted a car or a computer or something someone needs. I'm getting exchanging of gifts here as well. Receiving something that you needed, or, being able to put together the money to buy something that is going to help you grow and expand, right? So this is what I'm getting here with the 4 of Wands. Your home is important at this time. I feel your family, your home, where you spend most of the time, especially to unwind. I feel a lot of times we spend more time at work than we do at home. That's just what I felt in my own life. It might be different for you. Work might be in your home even, right? So I feel home is important. Maybe your home needs work. Maybe, the kitchen sink needs work, the bathroom, right? Something to do with like pipes and sinks. I'm seeing someone renovating or getting a plumber to come in because of the pipes and the leaking and water, something like that. That's coming through right now. And celebration around maybe even selling your home and being able to buy a new one. So yeah, this is what the 4 of Wands is bringing in. And I'm seeing someone catching a bouquet. Have any of you caught a bouquet? But I'm getting this as a story that's coming up through the 4 of Wands. Maybe you were at a wedding, you caught a bouquet, and that was the beginning of a story for you. There's a story unfolding here. Maybe you're about to catch a bouquet at a wedding that you're attending. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So This is really interesting because I feel, Aries, those of you that are single, out there mingling, looking for love, love is definitely coming in for you. It's coming in a way that you might not recognize right away, and maybe you've already met this knight in shining armor. Now, there is no knight in shining armor. You are your knight in shining armor, but I feel there's an energy that is reflecting a knight in shining armor that is in alignment and in the same frequency and vibration of you, as you. Right? So whoever this is, there's a purpose and a reason why they're coming in. Now, you've had some temporary energies leaving. So what I feel what's happening here is, for example, if some of you are moving into a new neighborhood, you know, moving into a new office, new work, new people, you're going to meet someone specific here. And I feel there's a long journey here, and there's a lot of experiences you're going to have with them, whether this is a romantic relationship, a friendship, a business partnership. Maybe this has to do with work, and you found a new job and you're now hired somewhere, and you get to experience that whole vibe and experience with people and the whole work thing. And it comes with its own sets of challenges and its own sets of abundance, right? It's an experience, full-on experience. And you don't have to go in guarded. I'm seeing someone who is guarding themselves as you're moving through. You don't have to guard or shield yourself here. They want you to be open and receptive. I know that some of you have gone through past experiences that haven't been good or worked in your favor. Maybe people have been a problem in your life or deceived you in some way or taken you for granted or whatever they've done to you. This is weight that you are not meant to carry. So I feel there's an ending of some sort of layer of you that has this like shield up around people and relationships. I feel you've been healing this for a while. This is why this layer is now dissolving and coming off. And it's allowing you to be a little bit more open to connect with someone on a deeper level and create a new friendship, create a new romantic partnership, business partnership, or even like an acquaintance. And there's this, you're freeing yourself from something. I feel some of you are, you're taking your experience and shifting it into something that works for you. And I feel some of you are accepting yourself where you are. It's like, okay, this is me, this is my life. And from here, I'm going to now shift my energy, right? So I'm getting self-development. And I feel at this point, when you come back to yourself and shift is when you trust yourself and your decisions. And I'm seeing someone running really quickly ahead on a decision that they made, knowing they made the right one. And I feel you know who you are. Now, I'm also seeing someone else's energy that felt they made the wrong decision. So any decision you've ever made or are making is going to be the right one. I know that sounds weird, right, when you say it, but it's true. Every pathway that is ahead of you, whatever branch, whatever pathway unfolds, these all pathways lead to the same place. They're all just different experiences. And they are experiences that you get to learn through, that you get to grow through. So they want you to have that idea, that awareness in mind, and have some sort of a plan. And I feel for you, Aries, there's a lot of like confusion. I'm feeling somebody that has a lot of confusion. Not everyone's going to be a lot confused. I'm just getting somebody that is trying to come up with a plan or some sort of a strategy. And I feel that's interfering right now with like, I'm getting someone here. This is maybe a worry or a stress for you. Planning, trying to understand, thinking about the future, opportunities. Are you stressing about this? I'm getting someone that's picking their nails or playing with their nails or biting their nails. I don't know if you have this habit. And that just is something that just lets you know that there's something going on in your mind, something that you're worrying or stressing about. So they're just bringing that up. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. I'm just reading the energies of the cards. If there's anything going on with you physically, please go see a medical professional. Okay, something that's been with you, something chronic, I feel like. And to do your own research. Sometimes we have to find our own way and something that works with us because we're not all the same. We're all different. So there's different remedies for many of us out there. And the black horse. Have any of you seen a black horse? Anything that is tied to a black horse. This could be like a Mustang logo. This could be Megan Stallion. She comes up in my readings quite a bit. I've listened to her songs maybe once or twice. I hear her on the radio. So I don't know why she keeps coming up in some of the readings. And I feel some of her listening to her music. She has great music, right? And artists, music, gifts, the way that you express your soul's energy. There's an opportunity to do this for you right now. This is what's opening up for you. So this is why I feel a new version of you is emerging, and they want you to have the long game in mind and trust yourself. So we are going to now pull a spirit animal card. This is a Spirit Animals Oracle deck, and this is an animal that is guiding you, walking beside you. So this is what's going to come forward here, and it's bringing you a message. And some of you might already be seeing this animal around. So we are getting here, Stag Spirit. Take the lead. It's time for you to take the lead. So if you've seen a stag somewhere, this is a confirmation. If you've seen the number 58, that's also a confirmation. Number that is a light code frequency that is connecting you to this reading. So the oracle message here is whether or not you have set your intention to lead, you may have found yourself suddenly called to step up to the forefront of your life. Stag Spirit is a reminder that now is a time to heed the call to be sure, strong, and compassionate. Others will look to you, and you have it within you to see through the eye of a Stag Spirit and walk with confidence as you take on the responsibilities that are yours now and model integrity in all that you do and in all your relationships. Be willing to see the best in others so that your compassionate heart keeps you on the right path. Stag Spirit wants you to know that your responsibilities now are to yourself too, for you are learning and developing new skills. The best in you is coming into view as you step forward with strength, knowing that Spirit supports you as you compassionately take the lead. You are a model for transformation now, sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others so they may grow and discover their best selves too. What a great gift you are, Aries. Stay humble and authentic and walk your talk, for this is how a wise leader leads. And your protection message today is, others may not be as far along as you are on your journey. When Stag Spirit appears in the protection position, you are called to be compassionate and patient and as you find yourself leading the way. When others struggle to follow you, they may be unsure that you can be trusted. So challenging you to be kind and strong, challenging your value and questioning your worth. Know that Spirit has put you in this place at this time for a purpose and will not abandon you when you need help with your new responsibilities. Or perhaps you are actually uncomfortable leading, maybe temporarily trapped by your small self and are therefore promoting yourself too strongly, afraid that others might see weakness or imperfection in you. Let go of your fears and let Stag Spirit remind you that you have what it takes to lead wisely and ethically if you practice self-honesty and listen to others who wish to support you. So you're meant to stand up as a leader in your life somewhere. And don't be afraid of this. You have the power, the capability, the ability to be a leader in your life. So fear only has power if you give it power. It is false evidence appearing real. So let's go ahead and seal your reading with an angel number now. So we are getting passion and purpose. This is what you're meant to follow. 3333 is the angel number. So it's just a sign that you're connected to this energy. So they want you to start using your gifts for good. And I feel you're using your gifts for good. But they really want you to start using your gifts, your creativity, your talents, your abilities, your expression. All of this is something that you're meant to express outwardly through creativity, through whatever it is that makes your heart sing. You are moving through an awakening right now, and know that you do have help and support around you. All you have to do is ask for that support. Sometimes when I don't have support in my life, I put the weight of that energy that I need support around. I give that weight to Spirit and I just let it go. I'm like, I'm giving that to you. You take care of it. I'm going to move on and I'm going to move forward. Right? So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.